Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. We are into our third part before we go into the trash collection on the other side of the trees there. So our agent this time is going to pick up these blocks. This one is relatively simple before you get to the final project just across the trees. So this time here you can see that our blocks have been increasing. We've got a repeat, so we're going to use definitely going to use a repeat in here because we have to go through this whole tree. And so as you move your agent forwards, you are going to destroy forwards. There's an option in there for us to destroy up, down, left, right. If you're making a cave, for example, you're making something out of the side of a mountain or a hill or something like that, you can get it to collect in all directions. And then what it's going to do is it's going to collect that debris as well, which is the tree. So if you wanted to do automatic mining, for example, it's a great tool to use for automatic mining, especially if you're at level 11. So I'm going to go into, those of you who don't know, level 11 is apparently the best level for diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go forwards 8, repeat 8. I'm going to go into here, repeat 8. I'm just going to call it run this time. And so we are going to go and go to my, out of here, go to my chat. I'm going to type in run. And then I'm going to go and hit enter. Oh, did I not? I don't think I hit play. I need to go and make sure I hit play. There we go. So hopefully run. And it collects the blocks as it goes along the way. Mission complete. So for the next one, we'll stay in this video here. For the next one, here's some of the trash that washed up. Have the agent destroy and collect it. So you've got to go around here using the commands that we've all learned about. So this one I would imagine is a repeat. Carry on forwards, turn right, repeat 2, collect forwards, collecting forwards all the time, and then get to the end here and get to the gate before you get to your big mission down here. So there's quite a lot of rubbish down on the beach. So this means that you're going to have to make your agent go up and down and around and collect all that rubbish over here. So let's go and work out how to create this. Maybe you might want to go and draw some pseudocode here, working out what this space is. I'm going to do that right now. I'll be back in a flash. So here we are back into this trash collection, and if you can just rewind back through the video, you'll notice that there were 5 blocks here, and then it turned to, and then there were some blocks here. What I found was that the code that was needed in order to collect the first 5 blocks, which are here in the first bit, and then move, so they're all along here. When we got to the end of the first row of trash, it meant that it was skipping on for some reason in my code. So in my pseudocode here, if you can see my pen on my screen, I'm just going to go and just come out of this so I can draw it for you, is that the code itself, when it got to the end of this trash here, this adding of 3, you would expect it to be 8. So you'd have a forward 8. And for some reason it didn't. It didn't add up these 2 repeats, this repeat 3 and repeat 8. And so it was either jumping past this block of trash or it was coming in before this block of trash. So I cheated. And you can cheat as well if you want to cheat. So what I did was I looked at the actual shape of the area that we're working in, and it's just a rectangle basically. So my agent was here on this side and it moves along the edge. So I just thought, well, let's just count the amount of blocks that are there. And if I go into here and I move my other window open, you can see that I have simply gone and got my block here, and it should be able to go full screen. I might be able to go and turn my other camera off and transition that over. And now you can see on my screen that basically I counted the blocks. There were 16 along here. I made it turn, go 2 blocks, go all the way down to the end here, and then turn right 1 block. So I just repeated the 16 blocks, and as it got to the end here, it said that the activity was completed, but I was expecting the end to be here. But never mind, you can use my code if you want, and that's absolutely fine. I don't mind at all. I'm going to turn that off. So my code was okay just by using this whole area as a whole collection. So now my agent is now on the ground, and we've got this area here. So it might be a good idea to use that strategy in order to think about, I've got a rectangle here, I'm just going to collect this rectangle here. I'm going to collect this rectangle here, a square, another square, rectangle, square, so that it makes it much easier to repeat forwards to turn right, and repeat that 4 times because that's a square. And then the same with rectangles, where you've got 2 long sides and a short side. So it's turn right, move forward 1, forward 2, and repeat that twice because you've got 2 sides here that are the same, and then you've got 2 sides here that are the same. So that's a repeated 2 1x3 areas here. Might be a good strategy for you to employ. So let's just go into the chat. There's a lot more trash on the beach. We need to hurry and clean it up before the turtles hatch. So making sure that you don't collect up the turtle eggs, it's time for you to go and have a go at the next section, which is collecting the trash that the agent is collecting inside its inventory. Right, year 5. Good luck with that. You can cheat if you want using big shapes. I find it much easier. Right, year 5, as always. Good luck.